What's up, guys? Yo, your boy Troublemaker here, and today I'm gonna talk to you about a movie review. The movie I saw today was Detroit. This movie came out, I think, like 2 months ago, or a month and a half ago, or something. And I didn't know too much about it, other than like it had to do with like some racism issues in Detroit, like way back in the day and whatnot. But it was actually based on true events that have taken place, and throughout the movie, even though they're showing you the present time frame of like what time frame they're filming at, they bring you up to date on some scenes of where some of these real people are in today, like, you know, where they're living their lives. So the movie was really hard to watch. I mean, like, there was like the scene when the cops were looking for the gun. Like, I was getting really furious sitting in my seat. I'm like, why doesn't this dude just chill out and just be like, you can't find it, you gotta stop asking them. But, you know, in the movie they portrayed him playing the killing game, and like one cop didn't catch a grip, and so he accidentally actually killed one of the suspects and shit like that. The movie, you know, also has a lot of different factors. You know, it has music, entertainment, it's got like racism, it's got like, you know, like police brutality, like fights between like, you know, civilians and the police, and then like, you know, the National Guard and security this. Like, this movie was like, it touched on a lot of political topics, and it was a long movie too. Like, it started at like 9:15 and it ran till about 11:20, and yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. But it was very good. Like, I remember one point, like, I was watching with my boy the Champ, who's currently behind the camera, and at one point we weren't even talking or looking at each other. We were just like, because like I looked over at him and he's just like, and I'm like, and at scenes I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I was like sipping on my alcohol, because like at the Carlton they serve alcohol. You know, so
kind of makes that whole LCBO trip kind of pointless, didn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, so you don't need to go to the LCBO, guys. The Carlton sells alcohol. Okay. But anyways, yeah, this movie was powerful, and you know, it's cool because like I personally love Detroit because it gave me my favorite musicians, you know, like Eminem, ICP, Twisted, this and that. But just seeing it, you know, seeing the movie, and just getting more background history and like learning about, there was a group in the movie. Do you remember what they were called?
The Dramatics?
Yeah, the Dramatics. Seeing like how they got their rise to fame. Like, that's another big like music group that came out of Detroit. You know, and it really touched base with you sometimes. So like when you face the whole situation of like dealing with crooked cops or whatever, you kind of like just want to lay low. You don't really want to be in that limelight. It took away from the brother's career, but he found work in a church at the end, and he used his singing voice for that, and you know, that's a greater good too. So like, he's still, you know, people be fighting to survive, you know, in Detroit, you know, so like they grind, and they always on the grind, working, hustling, you know. So that's, you know, kudos to that guy. And the movie quoted that he's still singing in the church today, he still is in Detroit, and all that. So this movie, very, very powerful movie, message of, you know, 2017. Go watch it, man. If there's a theater near you that's showing Detroit, I recommend you go watch it. It was good, no complaints, okay? I'm your boy Troublemaker, I'm out. Thank you.